Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel, the Unpopular Party, hosted by me, Malik Taylor. And listen, we gotta talk about this crazy episode of Baddies Midwest. Baby, all the beefs and all the issues has cumulated to this episode, and the girls got active. Yes, the girls got active indeed. So get comfortable, because I'm finna break down all my thoughts I had on this explosive episode. And yeah, if you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe to this channel. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support and the care you guys send my way. I really do appreciate it. And if you really want to send some extra support, you can now subscribe to my Patreon channel. Yes, I am reheating the Patreon nachos, so you can subscribe to the Patreon channel if you just want to say thanks. I have that for a tier. You know, I am a team of one, so you just want to be like, you know, Malik, we really do appreciate your hard work. There you go. But I also have tier 2. Tier 2 gets a lot of perks. You get the videos early. Well, not the recaps, but like the videos I got coming out in the future. I'm working on that. Get the videos early, get a shout out, get your name on here, and some exclusive BGC reaction videos that I can't upload on YouTube. That's gonna be on Patreon. Subscribe to my Patreon if you want to see more of that. But without further ado, let's just jump into this breakdown. So we start this episode off and Dolly is being taken away, unfortunately. And you know, I can't even talk about Leg's confession this week because, you know, it made me sad. You know, she was crying. I was like, oh, Lex, come here. Come here, Tik, poor thing. And Dolly said it was just like a scary, you know, ordeal just to have the word associated with her, because like that don't go with her. That's not a history in her family history. She said everything just went black. Yeah, and you know, Summer is calling her, checking up on her. But yeah, like I said, that dehydration episode, that's nothing to play with. It's scary. Like I said, I've been there. Once they get you to the hospital and they get some fluids and you do start to feel better, but man, all it takes is one. After that, when I say I be having liquor IV and Gatorade on deck, because yeah, it's scary. So with that being said, Dolly has to leave the show. Dolly. You know, I like Dolly. Yeah, clap if you like Dolly. I like Dolly. I thought Dolly was a beautiful girl, you know, even though she was fragile. I thought she brought something different. But you know, Dolly, like I stated, with you being off the show and with you being so fragile for baddies, you need to go with your calling. You need to go back down to Jackson, Mississippi and reheat that Bring It DD4L nachos and get the team ready for Saturday. Because Kayla gotta get ready for staying battle. That is your line. You need to be arguing with Coach D, not Nally and them. But Rolly update the girls and, you know, she just basically tell them about Dolly's situation, and then Nally tell them, you know, we're gonna have a dinner tonight and a special guest is coming. Okay. So next we see, you know, the baddies, you know, they're all looking concerned, and then Lex and Summer, they come back and give an update on Dolly's condition. She said Dolly is good, but as far as like the fighting and filming the rest of the show, she just can't, she gotta leave. But Lex said, even though Dolly not good, I'm good, and she want that back in blood when it comes to Jayla. She said, Jayla, she got her. And the newbies, they pretty much just have an ultimate issue with no consequences being done. You know, y'all telling us, you know, we can't mess up no booking and not to fight at clubs and stuff like that. But the OGs are not leading by example. Jayla fought Dolly in the club, missed the money, and there's no consequence to be done. So if it's like no rules, okay, bet, let's run it. So Natalie calls Lex, and she in her fake concerned voice, yeah, when something like this happened, I just wanna make sure you're okay. Where's Ivory? Yeah, Ivory, the special guest coming, it's Mel.
At our dinner tonight, Melanie is going to be joining us. And the special guest is the male, and it's nothing special about this.
You know, in my spare time, I've been rewatching the game, so when she said Melanie, I said, man, school! Now, if you didn't see the video I recently did on Lex and Mel, you know, relationship while they beefing, go check that out. Now, I did say if I got anything wrong in that video, you could correct me, you could clock me. However, some of y'all went too far, and I have to be like, hold up now, wait a minute now, watch your mouth. It's my channel. Yours, I can make mistakes. But just to correct a few details, Melanie did not take an edible, she did shrooms. And that's why they call her Big Shroom. But we'll touch on that later in the video. And also, Ivory talks about an unseen altercation that happened while they was in Milwaukee. When they was in Milwaukee, Melanie was there, and Mel and Ivory, they had got into it at the booking in Milwaukee, but they didn't show it. So apparently she snatched her wig, yeah. So anyways, the baddies is getting ready to go to dinner, and you can just kind of hear the sadness in Nunu's voice. She like, we ain't even finna eat. I said, Zeus, feed them girls. Y'all do a petition for everything else. Do a petition for Zeus to feed these girls. Give them girls some electrolyte. I did like that hat that Nunu had on. If you're rich, I'm single. Yeah, that's me right there. So then we see the OGs and they on the way. Jayla said that she bringing out the BGC Jayla. Okay. I know. Jaden be pissing me off, and she don't be doing that. I just be getting pissed off when I see her, because I'm like, girl, what is you doing? Like, it's like all this stuff could be going on and move Jaden there. Like, girl, go home. What is you still? You was a prop at this point. You used to go. You was Casper. Casper the friendly ghost, just following. So the baddies, they pull up to this little restaurant and they see a Samoan out there. And Samoan, he's just out there flinging his fire. I said, side note, that's something I gotta experience that one. You know, a Samoan, I got to see what the hype is about. So if you're Samoan, but they don't even want to see the Samoan man fling his flyer. They like, that's cute and all, but we got business then. I'm like, well, dang. The girls enter, y'all see when Ari enter and Natalie, But I even said, you know, we not eating. Some agrees up. Anna like, welcome to Waikiki. Well, just get that. So here's the thing. You know, the little band, you know, they trying to play the guitar. They trying to give the baddies a show, but that's just too much like right. Too much like right for a group so wrong. They trying to get the girls a little luau. We trying to show y'all some culture, and then boom. Summer walk over to Natalie and Anna. Watch your back, Scotty. Watch your back, Scotty. Boom. Summer and Scotty fighting. Scotty even kicked her with these long legs. And I'm like, is that not embarrassing? Y'all couldn't respect the culture at least 15 minutes to see what they could give y'all. But Scotty and Summer, they fight, right? And then afterwards, Scotty come out with a bass in her voice I ain't never hear. Natalie, get your, Natalie. I said, oh, I'ma steal that. And then boom, here come Jayla and Lex. They scrapping, and you could tell Lex really want Jayla. Lex ain't miss a hit, she ain't miss a step. She boom, 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 boom. That's how I know it's real anger involved. When it's real anger involved, you don't care. I want you. I've been on you. I ain't finna miss a beat. Jayla trying to grab Lex, but that's where Jayla messed up at, because Lex used her athleticism to her best ability. She done flipped Jayla. I said, ooh, and then here go Lex. I dogged you, that was for Dolly. Here comes Jayla, girl, F your friend. Let me take a look at Rolly in her confessional, and she said she's agreeing. Like, the OGs are not doing what they supposed to do. You know, they not acting like OGs, and they not abiding by the rules. So she gotta agree with the newbies. So then it's just so much commotion, and then, you know, Lex is calling out Scotty. I think Lex calling out Jayla and Scotty. Here comes Jayla. Jayla said Lex is a fan of her. She was like, Lex probably been watching her on TV her whole life. But basically, Lex got on the show beefing with her for stuff that she don't even know about. Now, I do agree with that, because Jayla do kind of got a point. When Lex first got on the show, she really couldn't give Jayla a reason why she disliked her. She talking about some, oh, you was being mean to Biggie, but it's like, that's not your place. If Biggie got a problem with that, Biggie need to have a problem with that. You coming on here already upset from a preconceived notion as a fan. You're not a fan no more. You on the show, you a baddie. You need to make your own personal connection or relationship with Jayla and then decide, do I like her or not? But, partner not, round two. Jayla, Lex owned that. I'm sorry, Lex owned that. And when I tell you Lex owned that, she owned that. Now, it is too much grabbing, but you could tell the look on Jayla's face, and she was like, hey, like Lex is boom, boom, boom. To the point, Jayla is bleeding. Like, she's bleeding. And then Jayla, she spit at Lex. I said, now Jayla, you know, but spitting. I'm like, this show is bringing out the worst in y'all. Cause spitting, that's the worst thing you could ever do. Somebody spitting, and then you spin your blood. Like, now we see Scotty and Summer. And you know, Scotty did a little boom, boom, boom. They get their hits in. Scotty did her little do-do-do. I know, y'all peeped in the confessional when Scotty was like, you know, I only have to fight her once, actually. See, you peeped in the confessional, Scotty dog got a baddie chain. I'm scared of the dog. Now, we see Lex calling out Anna. And I said, I ain't gonna lie, that is one, they gotta run that. Because Lex and Anna, they have been building tension. But then Scotty tried to call out Lex, because Scotty said, you know, you was the main one saying you wouldn't fight that girl because she too small, and look at you. But Anna, I feel like that small stuff go out the window when you start running that mouth. You want to talk like a big girl, I'm finna pop you like a big girl, because you stay in a small person place. You need to beef with Slim if that's your category, but Lex ain't fight the girl. Now, we see Summer versus Anna. And I ain't gonna lie, boom, off rip, Summer popped that girl. I was like, damn. Anna just went flying back. Now, Anna is keeping up, but you know, Summer is pulling on Anna. She's pulling her hair, pulling her toes, but I don't fall for that. It's no rules when it comes to fighting. Especially with Anna. You know what you say, welcome to Waikiki. Now, here's where it get more hectic. Scotty tell Natalie, swing that. Natalie is so funny because she cussed so good. She said, shut the fuck up, Scotty. Natalie cussed out Scotty so good, and Scotty can't even keep up. Like when she said, shut up, Scotty, it sounded so good. Like you could tell she been saying that before, because it just rolled off her tongue. But I mean, Scotty do got a point. Natalie do pick and choose both sides and do what she do, but that's Natalie, she's fake. But Natalie got a point too. This y'all beef, what you want me to do? I can't hit to see a luau. But then boom, Anna and Summer go at it again, and I gotta be fair, this time Anna was popping Summer. The way Anna fight, I know the way her hits connect, it just piss you off because she hits you. You know how you start seeing them little things in your eye? That's what Anna hits look like. It like them hits that irritate you. Like hold on, this just really just hit me. You know what I'm saying? She got them long, skinny hands. I know her. She remind me of that annoying girl in high school that be like, bam, but it catch you off guard. So you be like, whoa. That's what her hits remind me of. Then Lex call out Scotty again. And here go Natalie. Scotty, Big Lex want next.
Scotty with Big Lex is what's next.
You telling me to swing, but she want you. Scotty just pleaded her case. Natalie, she won't you. What we do? Natalie is going, when I tell you, Natalie Nunn is going to hell. Like, she is going to hell. Natalie Nunn is going to the bad place, but she's not gonna be one of them people that just go to hell and suffer. No, she's gonna make the best out of it. She's going to go to hell and she's going to do Baddies Afterlife and she's gonna have all the demons. Yeah, I'm big demon, big spawn of Satan, and they're gonna go to galaxy to galaxy, universe to universe, you know, get into the galaxy bag, but she's going to hell, but she's gonna make the best of it though, so. Then now she gonna claim, I don't know this Scotty from Baddie South, to now she getting the paint, she's talking back. Like, I know why you don't know this Scotty. So anyways, it's so much commotion, and then Summer and Anna fighting again. They both getting their licks, but Tasiki gonna piss me off, talking about some, I'm breaking it up, I'm breaking it up. Girl, we hear you, we can't miss your raspy voice. You smoke hella cigarettes, talking about some, where y'all bitches at? Where y'all bitches at?
Bitch, I know your mother voice, bitch. You smoke hella cigarettes. I know your mother. You was like, where y'all bitches at? Where y'all bitches at? All right, I'm get you. I'm get you.
Side note, if you haven't already, make sure you check out my interview with Erica, aka Lucci V from BGC9. We recently just did an interview. It was very nice, very fun. Check that out if you get a chance. Anyways, now let me tell you something. Okay, when we talk about this season do be having a good little mug up, okay? The girls are pretty. The girls are mugged up. Like, Lex looked really pretty after she got done fighting, looking like Monica from Love and Basketball. But Ivory, when she was like wrapping her hair, when I tell you a natural mug, a soft mug. Ivory, yeah, that's a very handsome woman. And you may think I'm trying to shade her by calling her handsome. If you watch America's Next Top Model, you know when Tyra say handsome, your features are very like, whoa, beautiful girl, but she can work that like handsome mug. You know what I'm saying? But let me tell you about a mug. When Melanie got out that car and she popped up in that confessional. Oh, when I tell you face card brutal, face card lethal. I didn't know it was hit like that. Excuse my French, but Melanie, that's a fine ass, beautiful ass, pretty ass woman. I was like, okay. Yeah, Anna, that's not my crush no more. Anna, I've been over there. Like, that's not my baddie crush no more. But Melanie, yeah, like, yeah. I ain't never seen Melanie before on TV, but this how you make an introduction. Okay, Big Shroom, I'm a fan today. So they do her intro. She from Milwaukee. She should have been on the show. Like, she should have been on the show from the beginning. I see the hype. Cause all season I was like, I need to see the hype with man. I don't see the hype. I see the hype. I see why y'all like her. But she said her and Ivory was cool, but Ivory switched up on her for some girls that was talking about her. She don't even know. But she said the last time she saw Ivory peed in the cup and threw it on her. And yeah. So she walked in, when I tell you it's straight up business, it's no, hey y'all, or what's up, or this my girl Mel, and she from Milwaukee. No, Melanie come in and she just take off her shoes and her and Ivory go straight at it.
What is this? What is going on?
And I ain't gonna lie, Ivory and Mel, I see why y'all be so interested in them, because that's a good one. They was getting up with each other like boom, 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 and they both look so good. Like, they look good. Like Melanie, you need to be on my team. I ain't gonna lie, Melanie, me and you, we need to get together for one night and shut the skinny bitches down like we used to.
Us three need to come out one night only and storm the skinny bitches like how we used to. I got their numbers. We'll be talking soon.
Yeah, Melanie, you need to come on my page. You need to come on my channel. I need an interview with Melanie. Matter of fact, when I get done with this video, I'm finna type the email up. You need to come on my channel. I need to give y'all that interview with Melanie. Mel, you gotta come to the popular part. I gotta talk to Big Shroom. And y'all gonna sit there and watch that. Every time I do an interview, you know what I mean? Like, oh, where's the timestamps? I just don't have no timestamps. Shut up, sit down, put the phone down, get the laundry, and press play. You're gonna be here for 2 hours. Just relax. Mel says she needed another round, and boom, that's where it cut off at. And honestly, they really could have just showed everything they need to show this week. You know, I think the only thing we seeing, Melanie and Ivory getting one more round, and then the baddies going to hike. I don't want to see the baddies going to hike. Like, it's a wrap. Just wrap the season up and drop the reunion. Now, I did see they just dropped the baddies audition. Don't hold your breath for a baddies audition recap. I don't necessarily like to watch the auditions. It'd be too much going on. I'll just check back in when they drop the cast. That's why I feel like they dropped 2 episodes, because they about to announce the cast anyways. And then I still don't know how I want to do this baddies reunion recap. I thought about going live, but I feel like going live is so awkward. Y'all mentioned a reunion after party, but everybody's time zone is so different. So I might just do a regular recap. We shall see. But how did y'all feel about this episode? What did y'all think about all the mess and chaos that ensued in this episode? I like it, and did y'all like my thoughts? Be sure to drop your thoughts in the comment section below. And I got a very cool video coming this week. I'm not gonna say just yet. Maybe I'll tell Patreon. Patreon will know first what's coming next. But But yeah, that's gonna be in the works. And yeah, y'all. All right, y'all, without further ado, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.